Viewers, today I am going to explain how I train the distance control or the position change exercises. I'm just starting Ganga on it. He's 10 months old now. His body is stable enough to understand what this means. But when we go to classical obedience, like in the obedience ring, one of the exercises is for the dog to sit, then stand, then lie down, then stand, then sit. The judge can give a series of 6 or 7 such commands, and the dog has to sit, stand, down as per the handler's instructions and still not move forward. So this is the objective of the exercise, and to achieve that we need to understand how it works. So obviously this is just the representation of a dog, and this pink line, imagine that it is an imaginary glass wall. So no matter what the dog does, whether the dog is sitting, lying down or standing, the dog should not go beyond this wall. Actually, the rules say that the dog should not move more than 1 dog length forward, but I train in a way where the dog does not move forward at all. So for this, you have to see that the front leg must always be in the same position, no matter whether the dog is sitting, standing, going from a stand to sit, sit to stand, whatever. So the front feet should always be in the same position. So this is the most important concept. Now how do you train this? For you to train this position change properly, you have to train these 2 things first. From a sit to a stand to a sit, from a stand to a down to a stand. If you can train these 2 things, then everything else is just a permutation of this. For example, when your dog is sitting down and when they ask your dog to lie down, say let's say that you have to go from this position to this position. Your dog is sitting down now, the judge says make your dog to lie down. So normally if you ask a sitting dog to lie down, it will move its front feet here and it will allow the body to fall. So which means that the dog has moved beyond this line. But the way we teach it is for the dog to go from a sit to a down, we make the dog first stand, and from the stand we ask the dog to down. So when you go from here to here to here, then the sit to the down is accomplished. Now from a down to a sit, if you want to go from here to here, what happens is usually the dog will lift its front end up and move its front feet under the shoulders. So what would have happened is now the feet from here would have moved here. So what we teach the dog is, again, from a down we ask the dog to stand, and from the stand we ask the dog to sit. That way the front feet are in the same position. So for us to successfully negotiate the distance control exercise, we have to teach these 2 behaviors. Sit to stand to sit without the feet moving, stand to down to stand without the feet moving. Hope this makes sense. If you understand what is happening here, you will understand what I am trying to teach Ganga in the subsequent videos. Thank you.